2023 has already begun. Okay. New Year's may be coming for the rest of the world, but 2023 has begun for this industry. And so what we're about to share with you is about really making 2023 a complete contrast of 2022, if we can make that possible. A lot more possibilities and positivity coming into 23. With me, of course, is my business partner and friend, Dave Savage. Say hello, Dave.
Good to be here. I'm excited to tell you guys how we can help you get to the next level and upgrade your sales skills. I mean, this is a market where skills matter, and we're going to talk about how to upgrade skills, sales skills.
I love that. Skills matter, and nobody better to sharpen those skills and to create strategy and results from having good skills. Of course, Dale Vermillion. Thanks for joining us, Dale.
Always honored to be with you guys. Love what Sales Boomerang and Mortgage Coach is doing, and honored to be a part of it.
Love it. So look, why did we bring you all here? You saw the messaging and what this is about. This is specifically and only for you. So if you're on this call, it's because you're a mortgage coach or a Sales Boomerang customer user. And what we've put together with Dale is just for you. This is not going out into the market. This is not available for anyone that's not a Sales Boomerang or Mortgage Coach customer. So that, first of all, congratulations, right? This kind of access, what you guys are about to get access to, is just for you and no one else. And so over the last, probably 4 or 5 months, Dave, how long have we been working on this program? About 4 or 5 months, right? Yeah. We got together with Dale. And for those of you that don't know who Dale is, let me take a step back and let Dale sort of share with you what he's accomplished, who he is, for just those that don't know. And then I'll explain to you what the three of us have been working on for you guys. Dale, do you mind giving a quick overview?
Well, let me give you the quick elevator speech on it, because nobody wants to talk too long about themselves. This is my 39th year in the mortgage business. I started, like many of you, as a loan officer. Couldn't spell the word mortgage, let alone sell one. Worked my way up through branch manager, district manager, regional vice president, and ran a national mortgage company. So I spent 12 years in the mortgage business from 1983 to 1995. And since 1995, I've had the great privilege to train over 700 mortgage lenders across the country, well over 1 million mortgage professionals. And what we teach is literally the best of the best practices of the top producers in the nation. People do $100, $200 million plus a year. The top 25 Scotsman Guide loan officers, I've trained 17 of those 25. This is strategies that absolutely work. And I've been very blessed to have partners like Alex and Dave, and to work with great companies around the country. And that's kind of my story.
Love it. Thank you, Dale, so much. And so look, with all of that experience, with over 1 million loan officers trained, 17 of the top 25 that go through the strategy process and training process and coaching process with Dale, we partner with Dale and we said, look, this market, that's why it's called Meet the Market. This market requires new strategy, a maybe refined approach to existing strategies. And so we partnered and we put together a 3.5-hour program to help each one of your producers, each one of the people on your team, level up their skills. Okay. You can see behind me, I'll step back for a second. I'll yell a little bit. I don't know how. So when people go through Dale's program, okay, an individual typically will increase their annual volume by $3 million. Okay. So we're talking about in this program could be higher because of the Sales Boomerang Mortgage Coach systems that your teams are using. And what Dale has done is he's put together this program that specifically talks about maximizing your performance using Mortgage Coach and Sales Boomerang. It's helping you optimize all of those things. I'm going to show you a quick screen real quick, and then I'm going to turn it over to Dale. We're going to talk about, what's in this, how it works, why it works. I'm going to quickly show you this, and I'm going to take it off the screen. I'm going to bring it back a little bit later. But this entire online course, okay, it's an online course that your team goes through, covers everything from just how to start the environment itself, how to start conversations, how to answer, go through rebuttals. All of this, by the way, again, we're going to get back to this in a second, are all videos. All of these are videos that your team goes through and then gets tested on. Okay. So this isn't something where oh, the course is going to be on Monday from 9 a.m. to noon. Please show up, be ready to write notes, take as many notes as you can. And then hopefully from the notes, you can go put them to work. No, this is move at your own pace, right? You have access to this 24/7. You can see the videos, you can rewatch a video, you can redo a test, you can get better. You as managers can see your team going through this and see the results that they're getting. And so this entire program is designed to level you up, every person on your team to level up, especially for 23. Get that year started right, but do it right now. And so Dale, let's jump into this for a second, because we're going to go back to that screen. We have a cool recording to show you a little bit of what lessons look like. So you'll see that in just a moment. But Dale, let's talk about why this program works and why it is so important for this group particularly to get on this and get your team set up right for 23.
Well, we all know, every one of us knows that 2022 was a tough year in comparison to 2020 and 2021 by a landslide. And the reason for that is simply when rates go up, consumer activity goes down. That's the bottom line. It's not that you can't sell, it's that consumers aren't as active. So you've got to be very proactive in a market. And we've talked about this before on webinars. 2020 and 2021 were volume years. 2022, straight conversion year. It's all about conversion, and so will 2023 be. And when you move into a conversion market, what matters the most is your strategy and how you approach each and every customer. Because here's the fact of the matter. The forecast for 2023 is over $2 trillion in business from the MBA, which still is in the top 5 of years we'll see in mortgage production in the US over the history of them tracking those over 50 years. It's going to be a great year if you know how to attack it, but you've got to have the right disciplines. And unfortunately, 2020 and 2021, it was an easy market. Rates were so low, we got into an order-taking mindset. It was easy to get a lot of business. Then 2022 comes along and all of a sudden we realize, man, we've got to know how to convert better. We've got to know how to build better relationships. We've got to know how to build a better value prop. We've got to know how to deal with rate resistance. All of these things are going to be covered in detail in the Meet the Market training. We built this because we know that you as originators are having challenges in this marketplace because it is a tough environment, but there's lots of business out there if you know how to attack it. So we've literally named it Meet the Market because we're specifically going to teach you how to sell in a rising rate market, in an inventory challenge, affordability challenge market, and how to use strategies that top producers use that are doing over $100 million a year this year to attack this marketplace and actually capitalize on the opportunities.
I love it. And look, you all are hearing our passion come out right now because and I know you guys have seen Dave for decades give back, training, scripting, interviews, giving back. This is what this is. This is giving back. Everyone that's listening, the reason we're pushing this hard is when you look at this program and you realize that it's $500, okay? And correct me if I'm wrong, Dale, if anyone wanted to approach you and say, hey, I want to go through this program individually, they'd be looking at a minimum of $1,000 to $1,200, $1,500 and up, right? Like there's no program like this that you would put someone through at this level, correct?
No, we've not offered a program even close to this for anywhere near this kind of investment. And the reason we do that is because of partially our partnership with you guys. More importantly, we understand the market. We know it's tough right now. Right. And we want to help. Look, nobody wins if we're not all successful at the end of the day. And we have a chance every day to change the lives of consumers all over the country. Home ownership is still the game. It always will be the American dream. And we want to help people with that. We don't want any borrowers left behind. And this is a part of that. You can have the greatest marketing tools through Sales Boomerang and the greatest option tools and presentation tools through MortgageCoach. But if you don't match those to strategy, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get a chance to utilize those tools. So we wanted to build something that maximizes these two great tools that you have available.
By the way, I'm seeing a lot of hearts now and celebrations for what you just said, Dale. Look, and thank you. Please, if you like what you're hearing, if you're in alignment, agreement, celebrate what you're seeing and let everyone know that you're supporting this. Look, there's nothing like this in existence for you all. Okay. We wanted to put this together and we wanted to get it done before the end of the year so that you can start the year off right moving forward. If you can get every one of your team members, and remember, please remember, do not sign this up for your top producer and be like, well, if he likes it, I'll go ahead and sign up for everyone else. Don't do that. That's time and time and time. You have to wait. You have to get the feedback. And this is a producer. A top producer does not act and look like everyone else. This is for your whole team. This is to scale your entire team. Raise the tide, not just one boat, okay? Increase and improve the performance for everyone on your team. Dave, do you mind showing a little teaser of what the program looks like how clear it is and how it's delivered through video? Because this entire thing is a video training.
So I'd love to, Alex. And I just can't emphasize, of all the interviews that I do, the interviews that create the most value are the ones that have scripts in them. Yes. And what Dale has done is he's identified what are the best practice scripts, and then he actually trains. So here's a sample of some of the training he does. And remember, it's not only like you hear it, but then you get tested. It is sales training.
Here's an absolute truth that I've learned in my career. You can get a low rate and a bad loan, and a higher rate and a great loan. It's not the rate that dictates whether the loan's a good loan. It's how I create and configure the loan to benefit my borrower. So I can give you a low rate loan that I don't provide great service. I mess up all kinds of things during the process. I give you a term that isn't the right term for your long-term situation. It doesn't help you in the long term. It actually costs you a bunch of extra dollars that you were saving up front because I extended your term and cost you a bunch on the back end. It doesn't give you the cash you need for the things you're looking for. It doesn't provide the right down payment to put you in the right kind of home. It doesn't provide you with the right kind of payment that you can afford that helps your family for the future. It doesn't create the savings you needed or get rid of the debt you need to get rid of. There's a lot of things you can do wrong in a loan, but give them a low rate and make it a loan that isn't very good for them. And you can also give them a loan that is at a higher rate that if you do everything right, that rate's not going to matter. That difference between you and your competition is not going to be the reason why they choose. They're going to choose because the loan is better for them. Because here's what I've learned to be absolutely true. Price and value are separate. Now, by the way,
So guys, every manager knows that advice beats price. This is training in institutionalizing price versus advice training. And everybody knows that your database matters. Like if you call your database, if you call your alerts, this is training to get your loan officers to make the calls, have the confidence to make the calls, to have the clarity as to what to say, to turn those database calls into actual loans. So going from lead to loan. And it's training on how to use MortgageCoach to deliver value. And it's by Dale Vermillion. I also created content. This is a collaboration between Alex, myself, our organizations of MortgageCoach and Sales Boomerang with Dale. So it's super powerful. We're going to put a link to sign up today. And the goal is, let's come into 2023 with upgraded skills. Let's come into 2023 with elevated confidence from a selling perspective. So Dale, I want to make sure everybody knows what this is so they can literally like sign up today and get started. What else do you think we need to communicate and share with everyone so that they really understand what this is and they can just sign up? Here we go. We got, I have a team of 4 loan officers. We'll get you signed up. By the way, Don Gottlieb, good to see you here, my brother. Looking forward to having you and your team as part of this program. So Dale, what else do we need to communicate?
Well, I think the first thing that I want to communicate to everybody watching this is, you've probably have purchased or had other training sessions in your life, in the career, where it was motivational mumbo jumbo. That's not what this is. This is strategy. It's nothing but strategy based on top producers. It works. It's guaranteed that you use it, the numbers go up. How can I say that? Because I've worked with 700 companies and we've never advertised our business in 700 companies in 27 years. It's all been word of mouth because every client's numbers have gone up. We have a perfect record in the industry because it's based on actual strategy. So that's number one. Number two, it's designed to help you understand how to have confidence in the marketplace and see the opportunities. That's key. One of the things that I see as I travel around and I work with thousands of loan officers every month. And what I see is a lot of people are worried and fearful of the market instead of confident and seeing the opportunity. We're going to show you the opportunities in the marketplace, both in purchase and refi. And then we're going to teach you that rate doesn't matter. That is probably the thing I've been the most well-known for over the 27 years that I've been a speaker, is I'll teach you how to crush rate from every angle you can imagine, how to overcome rate objections, how to deal with rate resistance, how to create a value proposition that's super powerful and unique to you and your company so you can win more deals on the front end, on the top of the funnel, and convert a lot more of your leads and referrals into applications. That's the game. Then we'll teach you how to build relationships the right way, how to truly understand your borrowers inside and out and create that separation and differentiation from your competition. We'll teach you how to master Sales Boomerang's most powerful alerts. We'll teach you how to use them to build business with your realtors and your partners. We'll teach you how to work with both the consumer and the partner side. And most importantly, we will teach you how to get commitment on every deal and follow up properly so that you not only sell the deal, but you retain the deal. The bottom line is you're going to learn a selling system based on best practices that you can immediately apply that will maximize your Sales Boomerang alerts, increase your conversion, help you maximize the TCA product that you have through MortgageCoach, and help you close a ton more loans. It's all in there and it all works.
Beautiful. I mean, look, everyone, we can continue to push on this. We believe in this so much, and the investment, the small investment to create such an incredible return. You've never heard Dave, you've never heard me, probably never heard Dale push so hard, but we believe in this so much for the end of the year and to get the year off right that we're just pushing so hard on this, because it's like you're watching a movie and you know who's behind the door and you're like, please don't open the door because I know what's going to happen. It's like the same thing. We're like, we know what's going to happen if you get in there, get working, get your team behind this. We know the results you guys are creating. So I think we should just answer some questions that come up if anyone has any.
So Solid had a question. You have MortgageCoach, so this is absolutely valuable to you. You mentioned that you don't have Sales Boomerang yet. So first of all, get your organization on Sales Boomerang, but it still has value to you.
Correct.
Like it's going to tell you and give you scripting on the types of calls you should be making to your database. You're just going to be able to make better calls at the right time if you have our borrower intelligence platform. But you are absolutely not only welcome, you will get a massive ROI on this platform. What other questions do we see in here, guys?
And Dave, let me add something to that real quick, because it does specifically cover the key Sales Boomerang alerts, but it also teaches you conversion of every kind of lead and referral you get. So this covers everything. So all of your partnership referrals, if you're in the retail side, all of the leads that come in, if you're on the consumer direct side, it covers all of them on how to convert better, no matter where that opportunity comes from. That's really important to point out.
Great. Yep. I was just going to ask you to mention that and you did anyway. So it's perfect. What other questions? Now, by the way, I don't know if we have this up here or not. Teams, there's a discount per LO if you sign up a certain volume of teams. I don't know if I have, do we have that number somewhere? I don't know if Jake has it or if Dale, you know, off the top of your head, but there is a discount on the number. The more people, the less it will cost you. I don't have it in front of me. Maybe Dave, you do.
Of course I do, guys. Come on now.
Go.
Yeah. So
prepared.
There it is, guys.
There it is.
You know, for individuals, it's 30 micro lessons, 3.5 hours. There's a sign up button. Click it. Let's get started. And then, yeah, if you buy it for 25 to 49, it goes down to $449 per license. And if you buy for over 100, it's $399. Get started. Click here. So we did put a link to this. So it is in chat and you can just sign up right here at the top of the upper right-hand corner, or you can go through, you know, some of the testimonials, some of what we do, and it explains it in more detail. But towards the bottom here is the sign up button.
So two questions have come up. I'll make a comment and then two questions have come up. Everyone, make this the most valuable stocking stuffer for your teams this year. Just do it. Like it's the most inexpensive, most valuable thing you can give them. Okay. How long will this be available so we can time the 30-day clock? The 30-day clock starts once you've signed up and turned the program on. Once you become a student, the 30 days begins. Okay. So that's Dave, am I missing anything there?
That's correct.
That's right.
That's correct.
Okay. Then there's a question from Eric. Is there training for realtor conversion or approach? I'm not sure if I understand the question, Eric. Dale, do you get that question?
Yeah, the answer is yes. We talk in there about how to not only utilize Sales Boomerang Alerts as a way that you can create better realtor partnerships. But we do talk a little bit about realtor partnerships, how to prospect, and how to build better partnerships through the process. So there is a piece in there for that too that's going to help you an awful lot if you're on the retail side. Because look, today we know we've got to have more real estate partners and more referral partners in general. We even talk about the importance of diversity in your referral partnerships during the training. So there's a lot that we provide in there that's going to help you guys.
And guys, you know, the power of Sales Boomerang and Mortgage Coach is delivering that better borrower conversation that's more convertible. It's about getting more leads. But guys, it's about making a case with a real estate agent or any referral partner that this is why you should refer business to me, because I'm your conversion partner. Like, it teaches you how to be a conversion partner so you have a more valuable value prop. It teaches you to talk to that realtor that, hey, your database is better off in my Sales Boomerang powered, Mortgage Coach powered CRM. So very important chapter of the book, and Dale crushes it.
Yeah, and I think it's sorry, I was just going to make a quick comment here, Dave. You know, I think it's important for all of you to know too, because you're already Sales Boomerang Mortgage Coach users and customers. And just let me share this number with you that we haven't shared with anyone in the industry yet. In the year of 22, the most turbulent year that we can remember in recent times, nearly 90 organizations joined the SBMC, Sales Boomerang and Mortgage Coach family of lenders, because it is looking forward. How do I make the borrower understand the value I'm bringing to them instead of forcing them to understand? How do I make them understand? What language can I use? What opportunities? How do I not miss? I was just on the phone with yesterday on a phone with a huge purchase production team. They came over and they said, hey, we are purchase, but we know we have to start thinking refi. Like, how do we not miss those opportunities? That's what we're here for. And so, listen, all of you are already invested in this. This is just maximizing your investment. You're already doing it. Your team is already getting access to the presentations, to the intelligence. Maximize this. Some of you are not signed up for both, but all of you are signed up for at least one of these things. And so, hey, if you're not signed up for both, when you go through this, you're going to see some of the lessons on Sales Boomerang or Mortgage Coach. So if you have one or the other, you're actually going to see the value that having those will bring to your team also. So we'll give you a little bit more education about the programs also. So just know that, but just understand that there's, in the most turbulent year, nearly 90 lenders said, hey, we need to prepare for 23, 24, 25, what's coming. You guys are already there. You've already done the investment. So just maximize it.
Yeah. And I'll add to that, you know, we worked in 2022 with dozens and dozens of lenders who are partners of ours and clients of ours. I just spoke at the Lending Tree Summit a couple of weeks ago in Charlotte. The average lender this year, about 70% behind 2021 numbers. Our average client, 30% behind 2021 numbers. We even have clients that are beating 2021 numbers. Proof is always in the pudding. When the numbers are that much better for all of our clients across the board than the industry's doing, something's different. And that something is they're using Sales Boomerang and Mortgage Coach because we promote it to all of them, but they're using different sales philosophies and techniques than the average companies are. And that's what makes the difference. Your strategy is going to make all the difference in 2023. I promise you that.
Wow. Look, there's a question, and look like Jake is answering that. I love everything you just said, Dale. Dale, Lisa is saying, what does the program cover? Lisa, I'm going to show you real quick. And I believe, Dave, we can throw another link in here so someone can see this for themselves. Or no, is there a list? There is on the main site, on this site that's here, that there's a link, all of the details of what's covered. But you will see this, Lisa, real quick. It's handling, well, Dale, I'll show you. You just kind of, for the environment, what do you cover there? Maybe give Lisa a little bit of a taste real quick.
It's just understanding this market and the shift that you got to make and the different mindset philosophy that you have to have that's literally 180 degrees different from what it was in 2020 and 2021. So we're going to show you the opportunity in today's market and talk about how consumers think differently today and how you've got to attack your market the right way to win consumers over. We then talk about foundations for success, something called the triangle for success. It's the 3 key elements you need to understand to succeed, and then how to deal with rate, and how to overcome rate, and how to build a value proposition, and how to really speak benefits to your customers in a powerful way and get away from the price conversations that kill you. And then how to convert, how to deal with every single customer, the right wordings, the right scripting, the right terminologies, the right approaches. We give you all that. And then how to close. That's the most important thing, how to get that app, get that commitment, close that deal, follow up, keep it all the way till the end so it turns into an actual sale for you that leads to a funding. And then lastly, how to work with those partners, how to prospect, how to utilize your Sales Boomerang Alerts to build partnerships, how to make sure you're having good conversations and creating a value prop for partners where they want to work with you and you alone. These are all the things we cover in the 3.5 hours.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Well, look, we don't want to keep anyone.
So be sure to use those little reaction emojis at the bottom. If you love what you're hearing, let us know. We're looking forward to having hundreds of Mortgage Coach, Sales Boomerang, mortgage advisors. The theme for 2023, be a data-driven mortgage advisor. A couple of years ago, I said from stage that technology is not going to disrupt loan officers, but loan officers that leverage technology will take market share from those who don't. Guys, the quote for 2023 it's a little different. It's still, technology is not going to disrupt loan officers, but here's the quote for 23: data-driven mortgage advisors are taking market share right now from loan officers that aren't. So if you are a leader, you need your loan officers to be data-driven. You need them not to be loan officers, but to be advisors. This is sales training so that they get the scripting, the tactics to be a data-driven mortgage advisor. So let's get after it. Please sign up below and then share your success in our Mortgage Coach Facebook group. Mortgage Coach and Sales Boomerang, we love getting customer feedback. So for all of you that have already signed up and gone through this, let us know what you think of it. And as you sign up and you have success stories, we want to hear about it.
Fantastic.
Remember,
Dave,
guys,
there's one more question that just came in. Sorry, Dale, go ahead.
No, that's okay. I was just going to say
question.
to Dave's comment about advisors, that's the key. So one of the things we focus on is stop selling, start solving. That's how you sell effectively in 2023. Be an educator and advisor so you're solving their financial needs on a purchase or refi, and the rate ain't going to matter. I promise you.
It's fantastic. Well, question there from Steven. He's saying, hey, we'll have access for 30 days. Are there downloadable scripts? Jake, do we have an answer for that, or Dale?
Jake could probably answer that best.
You might be on mute, Jake.
Hey, sorry guys, I was answering in the chat, but yeah, no, there are some resources that you can download. So there's tons of language in the videos themselves. You're going to hear exactly not just what Dale says, but how he says it, which is especially critical in this market. Dale just had a great podcast with Garth Graham, and a huge piece of that was tone and mentality. And there's a lot of that covered in this course. So it's really good stuff.
Thanks,
All right,
Jake.
guys. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming to this event. Dale, is there anything else you want to make sure gets communicated before we wrap it up? Or anybody else have a question?
Just, you know what? It's the time of the year that we got to remember the 2 key things of this time of the year. It's about love and forgiveness, man. It's about spending time with your family. We're getting to the end of the year. The year was tough. Go spend the last 2 weeks. Love on your family.
Yes.
Enjoy time with them. Turn your phones off and spend some time with the people you care about. Get yourself rejuvenated, and let's start 2023 is going to be awesome. All the indicators are looking good for the market. You add these tools, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a killer. Go have an absolutely blessed holiday. God bless you guys. Appreciate you being here with us. And you know what? Looking forward to working with you.
Love
Thanks
it.
for all the
I have
parts.
nothing else to
Good night.
add. That's the
Thanks
perfect
for that.
ending.
Take care,
Dale,
everybody.
thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.